Hello, everybody. How are you doing this week? It's Mindy, and I'm here with my weekly whip and chat. I'm going to sit and I'm going to work on my project. Work on project. Now, that'd be a WAP. Anyhow, I'm going to work on this and chit chat for a little bit and catch up on my life and, yeah, fun stuff like that. So, I'm working on my mystery painting here, and this one is from Krafts. I'm having fun with it. Now, if you're not unfamiliar, Craftably did a couple of mystery paintings in their last releases, and they're a little different. They're not just black and white. So, as you can tell, we're kind of like, this is a little green in the background. This is all kind of blue in the background. And then up here, it kind of goes to a yellow and a pink in the background. So they're round drills. So if you know anything about, doing a mystery painting, usually they're square drills, and the square drills will cover the whole space, but rounds do not. So some of the color is going to show through behind these round drills. Therefore, they needed to put some color in the background, so it wouldn't just be a white background. So far, it's looking really good. I mean, I've gotten several sections done. I'm working across the bottom of this. I'm working on several things at the same time, of course, but it's looking really good. You don't see white in the background. You see some color coming through, which is cool. So I think it's doing exactly what they'd hoped it would do. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right. So the mystery event, it's on. It is on. It is on. It is on. We are running that through our Facebook group, which is Diamond Moments and Crafts. It is myself, Angie, the Craftnado, and Maritza, Kiss My Crafts. The three of us got together and decided, yeah, we wanted to do this. Angie and I have been talking about it. Maritza had been talking about it like separately. And I was like, okay, just hang on a second here. Instead of having two mystery events going, hey, we're all friends here. Let's do it together, right? So that's what we did. So it's going really well. This is week 2 of our event. Week 1, we asked people to post like a kit up picture in the Facebook group. There's a designated post each week for the event. So we asked for a kit up start photo and then a progress photo for the week. So weeks 2 and 3 are just going to be progress photos, and week 4 will be progress/finishes. So you can do 2 posts that week. You can do a progress photo, and then you can do a finish if you have a completion. So I have gone through and numbered the comments. That's the easiest way for me to do it on Facebook. Number the comments, and I'm going to pick a number today after I'm done with this to pick a winner. I will be right back. The dog is having a fit and wants out of her kennel, so I'm going to go do that, and then I will be right back. That dog, I'm telling you what, she does this thing where she has like indigestion, and so she wants to eat everything in sight. She wants to eat grass. She wants to throw up. She wants to do whatever. But oh my goodness, I cannot let her get into stuff. It's like watching a little kid. No, stay out of things, right? She's something else. So anyhow, I had her secluded. I had her put away safely, away from harm's way, because she was trying to eat my plant, and she can't. She can't eat anything. She doesn't have any teeth. But she was trying. She was certainly trying. So she was complaining. She wanted out. She doesn't want to be in there. And I said, well, you better behave then. Don't get into stuff. If I have to stop and come get you, we're not going to be happy, right? We're not going to be happy. She's 13. They both are. They're older dogs. Speaking of that, I just want to say right now, Jenny, my good friend Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter, They made the tough decision to put their dog to sleep. She was old and having problems, and I understand that. I feel so bad. I'm going to reach out to Jenny. I feel terrible. I know what that's like to be in that position, to make those decisions and those choices, and it's super, super hard. They are our loved ones, and no matter how much they drive us crazy, like Miss Toffee out there driving me nuts, we love them to death, and I'm sorry to hear that, Jenny. So I'm going to reach out to her. I just wanted to put that out there. Send some love Jenny's way, Okay. Back to our event. I think it's pretty clear how to post each week in our group. The one question that still remains for some people is, how much can you show? So, I mean, Maritza and I talked about it. Angie and I talked about it. We never really talked as a group, all three of us together, but we're just kind of the understanding, it's kind of up to you. If you want to show just a little bit of your progress and not show the whole painting, that's fine. If you're showing the whole painting, well, that's fine too. We're not here to police, how much people can see or not see of the paintings. You know what I mean? If you're doing this event and you're posting, then there's a good chance you're going to see some things. And if you don't want to see some things, then you've only got a couple choices. You cannot participate. Don't go looking around, make your post and get out, and you won't see hardly anything. So it's up to you how you handle it. Like I said, we're not going to police it, but you make your choice, what you're comfortable with, okay? If somebody shows the whole painting when they're done, well, they show the whole painting when they're done. You know what I mean? If I don't want to see, I'll see them all because I have to go do comments and things like that. But, I've said it before, and I believe Angie and I and Maritza are all in the same camp as far as we really like the idea of doing a mystery painting if we know what the picture is, which is weird. I know some people are like, I don't want to know what it is. That's the whole point of the mystery. Well, for us, I believe the whole fun of it is just watching it come to life when you can't really tell what it is by looking at this. You can't tell what it's going to look like. So the fun of it is to, finish it, and then, then you can see what it actually turned out like. That's the fun for us. I personally want to know what the painting is before I buy it, because I don't want to spend money on something I'm not going to like. It has happened. It has totally happened to people. They're like, I got this, and I really do not like that. I don't like the picture. Wish I wouldn't have gotten it, buyer's remorse. So I'm the one that's like, nope, I want to know what it is before I buy it, So I'll look, I'll ask. Like I asked Michael on this one, and he told me. He was nice, He told me what it was. He sent me a picture of it, and I was like, okay, I'll get it. Because I knew what it was, I knew what it looked like. Anyhow, your choice. We're not policing it. Do what you're comfortable with. If you don't want to see things, make your post and get out. Don't look around. Okay? I guess that's the best piece of advice I can give you. Anyhow, we're having fun with it. I know Maritza has gotten quite a bit of hers done. She worked on it on our live when we gave away the Chuck Pinson prizes. She was working on it. She had quite a bit done. Angie's got quite a bit of hers done. Of course, I have less than anybody. That's, par for the course for me, right? I'm working on this. I'm working on crochet projects. I'm working on that big painting that Angie and I are sharing. So, yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot done. And then let's just say, spring has sprung, which means I'm outside more. And even if I don't want to be outside more, my lovely husband, Mr. Dipple, is like, come on, honey, I need you outside with me. Come here. We need to do this. We need to do that. Okay. All right. So I'm outside if I want to be or not. So there's that. We'll talk about spring in a minute because goodness gracious, things are crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Um. Anyhow, that is it for this. For the next couple weeks, all you'll need to do is post a progress photo and post them before Friday night at midnight. Because Saturday, I get up on Saturday morning, and that's when I'm going to start a new thread for the week. All right. So make sure it's there by midnight Friday. Saturday starts a new week. Clear? I hope so. If not, you have questions, reach out, ask one of us. We'll be more than happy to help you. Right? Okay. Gear up for Alan Gianna. Love Alan Gianna. Love his work. So Maritza and I, we're hanging out again next month. The entire month of, what is it? May. May is coming. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? May? Hey, goodness. It's 5 months out of the year. Wow. It's going fast already, isn't it? So getting Alan Gianna, you must go to Dreamers Designs to get one of those because that is the only place that sells Alan Gianna. So head on over to Dreamers Designs, and if you love his artwork, grab one. Join us. If you're leery, this might be your first opportunity to try Dreamers Designs. Try it. Try it. You'll like it, they said. Right? Try it. And I can help you out. Mindy15. Save 15%. Okay? So some people have been using my code. I know that you've been using my code, so thank you very much for using that. I'm glad that I have it and that you can partake of a little savings. So check them out. Try out an Alan Gianna. Join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's got beautiful artwork. All right. Enough about that. More details will be coming on that. I will be picking the winner for week 1's prize some point today. I have a list of things to do today. I have a list of things. A, record WIP and chat. Okay, doing that. Edit and upload WIP and chat. Can't do that yet. Do membership giveaway. Okay, that's coming up. What else do I have to do? Prize for Palantine. Not Palantine. Oh my goodness, where did that come from? I was talking about Jenny. She's on my mind, I guess. Prize from week 1 of the mystery event. That's coming up. Gotta do that today. What else? Oh, then I have to work on prizes for the Chuck-along. If you did not watch the live giveaway, please check that out. Most people have responded, and it was cool. A lot of people were actually in the live. And so it was really easy. We were able to do something we hadn't been able to do in the past. We let people choose. They got to pick what they wanted up to a point. We had some international things we wanted to say for international people because we were able, thank you to Nikki, who lives in Australia. She was willing to send things internationally, and so we were able to send out some paintings to people that wouldn't normally be able to get a painting because she's going to ship them. So that was pretty cool. So most people have responded. I'm still waiting for a few responses. I may have to start reaching out to a couple people. I think there's only 2, honestly, that I have not heard from yet. So I may try to reach out to them today. And then I have paintings I need to package up and information I need to get to the correct people so they can do what they're doing, like Nikki and Chuck and Diamond Art Club. So that is on my list of things to get done today as well. All right. So I have a lot of things to get done. Let's see if I can get them done. Yesterday I was gone a good part of the day because it was my day with my sister. I'm kind of on a Monday, Wednesday with her since she has her drain out. She doesn't need somebody there every day, but she does have an appointment Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So she has different people like assigned for each of those days and those appointments. Um, I'm supposed to do Wednesday as well. However, she has a friend that wanted to just come hang out on Wednesday. And she said, well, you could, but just know that I have an appointment on Wednesday. And she goes, oh, I can take you. Oh, okay. So she says, well, you don't have to take me on Wednesday. And I'm like, okay. So one day this week. One day this week. So, but yesterday, we did a lot yesterday. Took her to her appointment. I sat and crocheted and talked on the phone. And then she wanted to go to Meijer. She hadn't been able to get groceries in a while. Had cans and bottles to return and groceries to get. So we did that. Had lunch together. Got back to her house, helped her with her groceries, and helped her get some laundry going. I wonder who put her laundry in the dryer for her. I don't know. Maybe it's still in the washer. Maybe whoever comes today, which I believe is her boyfriend, maybe he'll put the clothes in the dryer. I don't know. Anyhow, so it was a longer day yesterday. I didn't get a whole lot done yesterday. I got home and Dale was like, okay, first of all, he said, can you stop and grab me? Oh, that is not going to work. That is not even a drill. It's a little blob. Tiny, tiny little thing. Okay. So he was like, could you grab me some McDonald's on the way home? Sure. Because I'd already had lunch. Sure. So I grabbed him McDonald's, came home, and then he wanted to show me everything he'd been doing all day. Of course. Yep. He wanted to show me everything he'd been doing. So I said, well, I need to edit and upload a video, which was my vlog, part 2 of the Meijer Gardens. If you've been following that, we went to Meijer Gardens for our anniversary. And I put part 1 out, which was just the butterfly area, the butterfly garden. I put that out. And so today, actually, as I'm recording on Tuesday, today, I put out part 2 of the Meijer Gardens. And that's everything that was outside. So that's pretty cool. So check that one out. There's lots of neat stuff. We will go back again. There is a lot there. There's a lot to see. We spent, I think it was like 5 hours there, and we could have spent a lot more. But there's just a lot there. And we'll go back again. I think I've said this, when like the flowers are blooming and stuff. That'll be pretty cool. So I edited and uploaded that, got that going, and then it was later I managed to get outside to see what he was wanting to show me. So he'd been out back all day, out in the back, right? And he's like clearing stuff. Now, I did not think he was going to clear out so much stuff, but he has got huge areas back there that are just open spaces. He said that what he's been cutting down really is just stuff that's dead, but it's really like it's looking different back there. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, the animals love to be back there. The deer, the rabbits, of course, the coons hang out there too. But you know, I don't know. It's very different. And he's just been working. So there was a bunch of trees that were dead. He's cut down and he's cut up the wood for us to use for wood in our fireplace, which is fine. We got a great big, huge pile of firewood out there now, which is cool. But yeah, he's just been busy. And of course, he has like a million ideas about things. He's been watching things on YouTube and he's getting all these ideas. He thinks that there's a way that we could pump some water from the creek into our pond in the summer. Like when our pond gets really low, we hate it when it gets really low. It looks terrible. He's thinking he may have a solution how he can do that. I don't know. I'm like, you just do what you're going to do. You just You take care of that stuff. I'm staying out of it. Um, but we walked around back there. We also went for a walk. Okay, so I'm on this thing that I think I'm listening to a guy on Instagram. He's pretty funny. He's pretty raw and raunchy. Says the F word a lot, stuff like that. But his name is Sayat. Sayat Fitness. That's him. Somebody at Weight Watchers, when I was doing Weight Watchers, tuned me into him, and he's just down to earth. Like, listen, you know, you don't have to bust your butt to be fit. You don't have to bust your butt to lose weight. You don't have to run on the treadmill for an hour and eat salads, you know. So he gives great advice. So I'm trying to follow his advice and see if it works. His advice just basically is, you know, walk. Walk. He said it is the best exercise. And I agree. It's something that I can do, something that I enjoy doing. So he says, walk every day, if possible, every day. 7,500 steps. Okay. Don't kill yourself. You don't have to do 15,000. None of that stuff. He said 7,500. That's a good number. That's enough to get you up, get you moving, get your blood pumping. That's what you're looking for. Okay. Perfect. Strength train 3 days a week, but not like you're going to the gym and you're lifting heavy weights and you're doing mega sets and, you know, all that kind of stuff. He's like, no, 3 days a week, 4 maybe. He said, do like 3 to 4 exercises. 3 to 4 exercises, a couple sets of each exercise. Okay. All right. Now, we're not going to the gym right now, but there's some stuff I can do at home. You know, I'm going to find ours when I put these away. I'm perusing one more time through here to see if there's any more ours. And you know there will be. You know that there will be when I put these away. I'm not finding any right now, but they'll pop out. You know they will. Okay, we're moving on. So I'm following his advice. And as far as eating goes, he's like, you don't do any of these crazy diets. None of those diets work. They don't work. He said, eat reasonably. Eat reasonably. If you want a cheeseburger, have a cheeseburger. You know? He just did a video where it was like they were on a little vacation or something. And so they're trying to enjoy their vacation. And he's still trying to, you know, enjoy his vacation, but still stay fit and get his little workout in and stuff like that. So he's like, yeah, he's got this video. He's spending time with his wife and the baby. And then he goes and he does a set of exercises. And then when he's done with the set of exercises, and then I'll have a sip of my wine, you know? And then he goes back, spends some more time with what in the world was that? I don't know what's going on out there. It's windy. Okay. Goes and spends some more time with the family. Does a different exercise. Has some more wine. It's like, you know, he says everything's in moderation. Be reasonable. Be rational about it. Don't try to kill yourself. Don't try to go on some crazy diet where you eliminate all this and don't eat this food group, or just eat some normal food. Don't overdo it. But if you want to have some pizza, you know? So anyhow, I'm trying to follow his advice. All right. So my goal is to walk every day. That's my goal. Walk every day. Get that 7,500 steps. I don't care if I get more than that, but I want to make sure I get 7,500. So the last 2 days, because of being outside and doing stuff with Dale and walking around, I got 11,000. Okay? 11,000 for the last 2 days. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm overachieving here, right? And I ate normal meals like we normally eat, nothing fancy. We did go out to eat yesterday, my sister and I. I had a grilled chicken sandwich. Nothing, you know, nothing crazy. So what happens? I've gained weight. Both days I've gained weight. Now, I know people are going to say, hey, stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about it. I'm trying. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get my 11,000. No, I'm not. No, I'm not trying to get 11,000. 7,500 steps today and every day. And just keep eating some normal meals. Nothing crazy. Not a lot of snacks. Not a lot of desserts. But, I mean, we made banana nut bread last night. No nut. Banana bread. No nuts. Yeah. I've had a slice. I had a slice last night after it came out of the oven, nice and warm. But, I mean, you should be able to do that stuff, right? Anyhow, I cannot believe, I feel like my body has betrayed me. And I'm mad and I'm uncomfortable. And I'm just like, something's got to change. So, Sayat, help me out here, guy. Help me out. We got to do this. I'm going to keep watching you. Keep looking for your advice and see how it's working. Anyhow, that's that. I'll stop going on about that. But that's my goal. That's my plan. And it is spring. So it is much easier to do that now that it is spring. And let me tell you, I told you earlier I was going to talk about spring a little bit, right? Spring, Lord have mercy, has lost its mind because, okay, in Michigan in April, we're happy for 50 degrees. 60 is really nice, okay? 50, low 60s, those are beautiful April days. And we've had those the last few days. It's been in the 60s. It's been very nice. But guess what's right around the corner? For almost a week, 70. What? Wait. In April, we're going to have 70-degree weather. In April. What is going on? That is not normal. That is just not normal. That's not right. I mean, we're at that point where we're just kind of getting used to it being warmer. Like, do I need a jacket today? Can I take my jacket off? And now we're going to have 70-degree weather for days and days in a row. I was like, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I mean, winter was messed up. Weather is just, it's nuts. That's all I can say. It's nuts. So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do in this 70-degree weather. Dale's probably going to have a million things he wants to do. I don't know. And I just want to, I'm still at that point where I want to go out a little bit, but I still want to stay inside and do stuff. I got things to do inside. I got videos to make. I got projects to work on. I got diamond paintings to finish. All that stuff. I'm not ready for this whole full-time outdoorsy thing at this point. I could crochet outside. I can do that. I can crochet outside on the deck if Chuck leaves me alone. If he doesn't come bug me, I can sit on the deck and crochet. I can do that. Can't really diamond paint outside. I remember probably a couple years ago now, somebody was trying to diamond paint in a video outside. It didn't work so well. It just didn't work so well. Wind and bugs and, all that stuff, just no. It's not easy. So I'm not trying to diamond paint outside, but I might be able to do a little crocheting outside. We'll see how that works. At least I'd be able to sit outside and enjoy the weather and get a few things done, right? Yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, the weather's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, I'm not complaining that it's 70 degrees or 60 degrees or nice or whatever. It's not raining because, it was raining a couple weeks ago. I mean, it rained so much. Everything got flooded. It's extremes. There's nothing that's just moderate. It's all extremes lately. It's either extremely cold, extremely snowy, extremely not cold, extremely warm, extremely rainy. It's one end of the spectrum or the other. There's like no middle ground these days with the weather, So, and then I hear people out west up in the mountains are getting feet of snow again. It's like, 70 degrees over here, feet of snow over there. What are we gonna do? I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna live through it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna live through it. We're gonna do the best we can. We're just gonna deal with what we got. That's all we can do, right? We can't change it. So we just gotta deal with it. But it's just wild. It's a wild ride. My tulips, they are up. Oh my goodness, are they up? Woo! They are up in that garden out back. So I don't know how much longer it's going to be before they actually start, getting buds, but they're coming up big time out back. So that's exciting. I hope nothing gets in there and eats them. Let's, hope for that. No little critters getting into my tulip patch. Stay away. Because they're going to be beautiful. There's a bunch of them. They're going to be gorgeous. You guys remember we planted a ton. So they're going to be really pretty when they actually bloom. The other thing Dale wants to work on, he's back and forth all the time. It's one thing, then it's another thing, then he has another thought. He's one of those people. He's like, he's got a million things he wants to do. Can he sit and focus on one thing at a time? Not so much. Sorry, thirsty drink. So he wants to insulate the shop, and that's been a thing for a while. So he's been out in the shop. He has cleaned up the shop a little bit. He's gotten rid of some things, organized a little bit, because, all that stuff will have to move for him to insulate it. So he's worked on that a little bit. Then he's out back, working out in the shrubbery in the woodsy area for a little while. Then he pops to another project. He rolled the lawn. He rolled our lawn when it was still super, super wet. And I was like, honey, we still have like ponds in the front yard. And he's out there rolling the lawn. He's like, yeah, it's a great time to do it. It's all nice and soft. And I was like, it's soft, all right. Just don't get in the water, I guess, He's just all over the board. He's funny. But I just let him do that kind of stuff. As long as he doesn't bug me, with what I want to get done, I'm not bugging him. You go for it. Have a good time. But that's spring around here, man. It's bizarre. The ducks are the boys. Them boys. They need to settle down a bit. Poor girls. Them boys are going crazy out there. I just look out there some days and I'm like, really? Can you stop for a minute? No, nope. Oh my gosh. But spring is interesting. And then, we're going to have like this week of 70-degree weather, and then it's going to drop back to the 50s, which is, where it should be. But up, down, back and forth. Hello, what are you barking at? I don't know what she's barking at. Oh my goodness, I'm coming into the office. I'm closing the door. Closing her out there in the living room. Maybe if she can't see me, hear me very well, maybe she'll stop. I have no idea what she wants. She's been outside. She's had water. She's had her Tums. I have to give her a Tums. I don't know what her issue is. So maybe she'll be quieter now. I tried to put her up in the chair with her sister. Be like, okay, go up there and lay down. Snuggle up with Tifa. No, shouldn't want to do that either. Dog. Oh, goodness. Anyhow, I think I was trying to say that I've got all the snowy stuff taken care of inside and outside. I decorated for Easter the day before Easter, and nobody even came over to see it. It's just for me, I guess. But I need new summer decorations for outside. My summer decorations are all kind of icky, yucky, faded. They're not good. So I need some new summer decorations for the porch. So I just put out Easter for now because I had it. I had Easter, so I put it out there. And it looks cute, but I got that done. It feels good to get the snowy stuff off the porch and out of the living room and all that stuff. So did that, weeded a little bit, I've been busy, 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 busy. All right. There was something else I was going to tell you. What was it? Oh, I know there's one more bit of really exciting news I want to share with everybody. And that is I gain an official grandson, not this weekend, but next week. So in a little bit over a week, it's like 10 days, Jackson becomes legally our family member. So super exciting. The girls are excited. He's excited. They actually have a little countdown. Like they have, the paper chain, and as each day goes by, he gets to tear off a piece of the paper chain. Super cute. So yeah, he's going to be officially a member of the family very, very soon now. You know what that means? That means that very soon I get to actually show you guys his little face because, being an adoption, and it was an adoption through foster care and stuff like that, they couldn't really show him on social media at all. And so all photos that I have that I could ever share of him are just from the back where you can't really see his face. But pretty soon you guys are going to go see how cute he is. He really is a cutie. He's a good kid. So super excited for that. I think we're going out to eat. Just family members are going out to eat right afterwards. And then I believe it's the next day, they're having a little party at a park. So anybody that wants to can come and help celebrate and hang out and have some snacks and, play and all that fun stuff. So super exciting, super fun. Yeah, can hardly wait for that. They had to, of course, make note that he just lost his first tooth. And they're like, yep, of course, he lost his first tooth right before adoption day. Why not? Yep, it'll be cute, right? It'll be cute. You've got one little missing tooth there. So, but he's going to be welcomed to the family with wide open arms. And, we've been trying to get together because he's been talking about us again. We haven't seen him in a few weeks, and he's missing us. He likes us. He's missing us. I miss him. So, yeah, we gotta get together here again soon and, hang out. So, anyhow, that's an exciting, exciting thing. What else do I have to tell you about? I'm ramping up for retreat time. Retreat's coming fast and furious. I still have lots of things to do. I have decorations to make. I have donation people to check in with, make sure those donations start rolling in for door prizes and stuff. And there's just a lot to do with that still. And it's getting to be crunch time, I mean, it's 2 months away, isn't it? Yeah, 2 months away. So there's a lot to cram into that 2 months. I mean, we've been planning this since the fall, and now it's like, it feels like all of a sudden it's here. It's like, boom, okay, it's here. I mean, we're in good shape. We've gotten a lot of our stuff done and everything, but, it's crunch time at this point. All the final details, all the final things that need to be done need to be done. And a lot of that stuff has to wait until right before the retreat, actually, So we're in good shape, but it's time to rock and roll, kick it into second gear and get going, So I'm super excited for the retreat. I know that you guys hear about these retreats all the time, and people are like, how do I sign up? How can I do this? I'd love to go to a retreat. Well, there's only, there's only so many people that can attend. There's only so much space. So we actually started sign-ups way back in the fall for this retreat. And we had a long, long list of people who wanted to go. So all I can say is that you have to hear about these like early in the planning stages. Listen to YouTubers because that's usually who is putting them on is somebody who has a YouTube channel. Listen to them, and just keep your ear open. Listen to me. I'll have information about retreats. I can tell you like all of the retreats. Um, I'll try to remember to do that because I do know. I think I know at least most of the retreats that I'm aware of. I can tell you about a little bit. So yeah, you just gotta keep your ear open and listen and get right in on the ground floor. And sometimes you just have to be patient and wait. You might not get in like right off the bat, but you might because things happen all the time. People drop out, for various reasons, and slots open up. So you just have to get your name on a list and hope for the best. Be patient and keep trying. Just, keep trying. If you don't get in the first time, try again. So, anyhow, yep, it's go time for that. So, I got quite a few things to deal with for that yet. My list is getting longer today, you see? But hey, I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to do it. Yeah, before the weekend. I do have one thing to do on Friday. I have to go to court on Friday. This thing with my grandmother's house. Lord have mercy. Will I be glad when that is done and over? It's just, what a hassle. So I have to go to court. It has nothing to do with me, really. It has to do with the lawyer who was handling it before I started to take care of it. But I have to go to court. They're petitioning the court for their charges. Of course, yes. What did you do for those charges? Not a whole lot. They sure did rack up fast, too. Yikes. So that's one little hassle. I will be so happy when it's done and over. That's another thing on my list. That's on my list of things to do. I got to do some stuff for that. Anyhow. And then my last frustration is income tax. All right. Who does their income tax? Their own income tax. Raise your hand. Do you do your own income tax? I've always done our taxes. Right? And it is so easy to do these days because you just get the program. Like, it doesn't matter what you use. There's H&R Block, there's TurboTax, whatever you use. You get your program, you download your program, and you just start inputting your information. It walks you right through it. It tells you what to do. As long as you got your forms there and your data there, it's easy to do. So I finally sat down. My biggest thing is YouTube. Okay, I procrastinated on figuring out my YouTube stuff, my YouTube costs, and all that. So when I finally did that, then I was ready to go. So I sat down. Took me like a couple hours to get everything input. It went smooth, super smooth. Time to check it all, and it runs through checks, and it came back, and it had one thing for me to correct, and it was just an address for my husband's W-2. There's no address on his W-2. There's no street. It's a P.O. box. There's no street, but they made me put a street. So I'll just put a street in there. I'll just put the street that he actually works on. I'll put that in there. That's fine. So all the checks went through. Everything's ready to go, nice and smooth. And then it's time to electronically file. Okay, electronically file. Guess what? It got rejected. It got rejected because it said there was a problem with putting in last year's adjusted gross income or the PIN number. I'm like, okay, well, let me try this. Let me check this. Let me try this other PIN number. Maybe it wants last year's PIN number. It got rejected. So now I'm mad. I'm like, okay, now what? So trying to find how to call somebody to get a live person. Oh my goodness. Finally got myself a live person. It wasn't the correct live person, but she transferred me. Okay, great. They said, oh, yep, that's been happening, blah, blah, blah. I have to open up a case. It might take them 3 days to get back with you. I'm like, okay, sure. Well, they didn't, and they didn't. So I call this number that she gave me, and I get a person, and the lady was like, let's try this. Try putting in 0 here. Do this, do this. I'm like, okay. And she waited on the phone with me while it processed and rejected again. I'm like, are you kidding? I said, how are we going to get this to go through? And she said, well, I hate to tell you this. She said, but it looks to me like you're not going to be able to electronically file. That is not in our control. That is all up to the federal government. And I'm like, what? I can't electronically file? She goes, no, I don't think you can. That's the next best route, is that you will have to print and mail it in. And I was like, do you know how long it's been since I printed and mailed in a tax return? I'm like, seriously? So that's what I was doing last night. Printing. I mean, I already printed it for our records, but I'm printing another copy. And now I have to go attach W-2s and all that. And you ever done that? Has anybody ever done that? I mean, it is how we used to do our taxes. I've done it before many times, but it's been years since I've had to do it that way. And I'm not happy. I'm just not happy. Not to mention the fact that it takes like 3 times longer to get your refunds back when you paper file versus when you electronically file. I am not happy, but what else can I do? There is nothing else I can do. So that's another thing on my list, my to-do list. Get the taxes finished, get all my forms, get the W-2s and 1099s and all that stuff that I have to attach to the return so I can get it ready to mail. Yay. I'm telling you, sometimes, sometimes it's just like, can anything go right? Can anything just go smoothly? Nope. Guess not. Now, are these earth-shattering things? No. Will life go on? Yes. But boy, is it frustrating, right? Super, super frustrating. Something that should be so simple has become such a hassle. Wow. Okay. Well, with all that good news being said, all of that good stuff, well, at least I didn't get pulled over by any cops this week. There were no close calls, being arrested, or anything like that this week. So, I mean, that's good, right? That's good. Yeah. So I guess I should let you go because as I'm sitting here telling you all these things I need to do, and I'm like, oh, I really better go. I got lots of stuff to do, don't I? Wish me luck. It's not all going to get done today, that's for sure. So prioritize. I must prioritize. WIP and chat first. I have something to record. Well, that could probably wait. Taxes, that's probably got to come. Prizes, that's got to happen. That'll be easy. I got to just gather the prize. And it's a mystery. The prizes that we're going to give out are going to be mysteries. I'll show you. And I'll let you guess. That's what we're going to do. You're going to get to guess. What do you think the prize is? And then I'll pick the winner. Yeah. So that'll be fun. And then membership giveaway. I think I need to do those things first today. The giveaways. So I can get those out. Mail, stuff like that. All right. I'm going to go now. Look what I made here. I just made all this little... I mean, this is... It's not color blocking, that's for sure, but you can get 3 or 4, or 2, 3 or 4 in a row. I haven't had 5. Well, yeah, I did a couple places. But it goes pretty quick because it's only like 4 or 5 colors. And it's all over that section. What is it? I don't know. It's got gold rhinestones and yellow ABs. Gold rhinestones, yellow ABs. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty. We've got another AB in here too. A is another AB. Is there a 6 in here too? Because 6 is an AB. There's a couple 6s down here. That's an AB too. But A is an AB, so we'll get another AB throughout there. Okay. Well, I am going to go now. So I hope you guys have a great week. And I'm hoping for a very productive week and I get a lot of stuff done. That's my hope. All right. Fingers crossed. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.